Tari Eason was incredible. He changed the game. He was absolutely amazing. I've been telling y'all about him since he was a rookie, too. I like him a lot. He was incredible. Jabari Smith was incredible. A-Man, or is that, yes, A-Man, incredible. They changed the game. They were great. They brought energy. They brought force. They got us on our heels. And then Jonathan Kuminga showed why he is Jonathan Kuminga. Kyle Anderson and Loon down the stretch was huge. BP, some big buckets. He doing a great job of running his team while Steph is out. Yeah. Buddy shooting great.
Staying with Kuminga though, because when teams do defend like that, you need guys who can just go get their own. How important is he in that specific area for you guys? Like a game like today, like go get a shot.
He's very important. Number one, he can match the athleticism of all those guys. A-Man, Tari, Jabbar, they are athletes, and A-Man's a freak. And Tari Eason got one of the best motors I've seen come through this league. With skill. You've seen some guys come through here with like great motors and no skill. He got skill, he work hard. But when you're facing guys like that, you need a JK because not only could he go get his own, which he can, and he showed down the stretch, or every time we needed a bucket, we gave him the ball, he went and got it. But like I said, from an athleticism standpoint, he's just as athletic, if not more. And so to match that physicality and athleticism was huge. And so, that in situations like that, you definitely need a JK. Obviously, we need him more in other situations as well, but you definitely need him in situations like that.
How have you seen him handling this stretch where, he's moving to the bench? That's obviously not something that he necessarily needs to love, but how have you seen him kind of handle this transition?
I don't want him to love coming off the bench. He believes he's a superstar. I believe he can be a superstar. And so as long as you believe that, you shouldn't be okay with coming off the bench. But how you respond is important. You can respond with sulking, or you can just go do what it is that you can do to help the team win and to be great, and that's what he's doing. And so not only should we talk about his play, but we should talk about his maturity, because last year he wouldn't have handled that well. But another year of growth and maturity, he's taken it in stride, and he's had his best 3 games yet this season. And so, that's neither here nor there, whether it's, you play better coming off the bench. I don't buy that for anybody. No one wants to come off the bench. Everybody wants to be a starter. That's the game we play. You didn't make it to the NBA if you were coming off the bench, so no one's used to it coming in. And so, if you're going to find someone with star potential that want to come off the bench, send them the opposite way of me. Who wants that? So credit his maturity and how he's handling this, as well as his play. But I think the maturity is equally, if not more important.
Do you feel like this game showed some of the differences between this team and last year, just in terms of being able to recover after stumbling?
What Loon said, as soon as we walked in, he said, last year we would have tricked that game. Because I was coming in the locker room like, hey, fellas, it's another win without Steph Curry. Didn't end the way we wanted it as far as the way it looked, but we got the result we wanted and needed. And so we'll take it. But Loon said the exact same thing. Like last year we would have smoked that game, and we 1,000% would have. So, it's good to, see that we can pull a game out regardless if it was going south or not. It's great that we were able to pull it out.
How valuable has Buddy Hield shooting been to the offense, and what have you learned about him so far as a team?
Number one, he is going to go find shots, which we love. And then he's not backing down from no moment, and he hasn't seen a shot he don't love. But even more so than that, just the demeanor that he brings to the gym every single day, the demeanor that he brings to meetings, the demeanor that he brings to the plane, it's always the same. And when you got guys like that, everybody feeds off that energy. And so Buddy's been a great addition. And then his shooting, not only, with losing Steph, it's even more important, and he's been right there for us each time we need him. So it's a great addition for us. I think, good get by Mike.
You mentioned
It's very tough because at every time it wasn't Fred on him. Like he took a man to the post a couple times. Like, he's getting in there over bigger guys and making those shots. But as much as I want to applaud his skill, that's hard. I want the ball in that moment, and I'm going to do whatever I have to do to score this basketball. Now, obviously, his footwork and taking guy to the post, the footwork was great, but that's sure will and determination. That's why he lead the league in plus minus, because in that moment, regardless of how it was going, he wanted the ball. And he took tough shots and he made tough shots. Give him a lot of credit.
From a team perspective, not you personally, is handling the ball against ball pressure a concern?
No. Number one, our star point guard is out. So I think that changes things for most teams. But I think we'll be just fine. It's game 6. You got to make some adjustments. You got to figure out the things that you're going to when teams are pressuring like that, and we'll get better with pressure. So I wouldn't say it's necessarily a worry. We'll be fine with it, but it is something that we'll need to improve at because more teams are going to do it, and we're going to dice it up.
You've already won as many games this year without Steph as you did last year. What makes this team more capable of absorbing his absence?
The depth that we have, I think, is incredible, and that's what we've talked about since the first day of training camp, the depth. And then also, if I'm honest, we're all tired of hearing that shit. Steph is Steph, and we all know that. But, for some reason, when Steph's out, everybody act like we can't play. And so we're also sick of it. And there's been added motivation to win these 3. Not, if you think that hasn't been mentioned, you're out of your mind. Because, we're all NBA players. We're all, all-stars and first-round picks and you name it. And for some reason, every time Steph go out, everybody act like, oh, man, the world has collapsed. Now, hell, we want him out there just like everybody else do, but we're still capable and we want to show that. Now, there could be some merit to it. We was getting our ass kicked last year when he wasn't playing, but it ain't the same.